What is happening, guys? Welcome back to my channel, which is Alpha Radio Rocks. And as you have read from the title, today I have a guest for you guys. Yes, we are going to be interviewing the rock goddess, the rock queen from Nigeria. Her name is ClayRocksu. Oh, she just goes by the name of Clay. Like if you look for her on social media, I'm Anajita ClayRocksu, and she's going to be my guest for today. I'm feeling really humbled to be interviewing a really big artist from outside of Kenya, and Nigeria's rock scene has also interacted with our rock scene, so I felt that I should really expose Clay to you guys. Her music is really awesome. Plus, we've had some other Nigerian artists performing in Kenya, so I have known Clay for a while. It's not like I came to know her juicy. She's not new to me. I've known her music since I think like 2015 yeah, as early as when I used to play at Capitol. Yeah, that's when I first got to know her and her music. So today I'm going to be interviewing her. Of course, we are not in the same room, so I'm going to be, the camera is going to be cutting to me, then to her, then to me, then to her, then to me. Alright, and as usual throughout this interview you're going to be seeing her music. So Clay, thank you so much. Clay, thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview. I want to start off, of course, by asking you the very obvious thing, is that number one, what is Clay your actual name? And you call yourself ClayRocksu on like social media, so what does ClayRocksu, where does the Rocksu come in?
Hi, so is Clay my real name? Clay isn't my real name. Clay is my stage name, and Clay means better and better. Like ordinary clay in potter's hands gets better and better. So you take ordinary clay, you add some water, you mold the bits, you break it down, mold it in, find the shape that you like, dry it, put in the fire, put in the sun, design it. You see that with time, process, and effort, ordinary clay becomes something really good and special. So I'm saying that it's not always my best. I will always aim to remold, reshaping, and always be the best of me that I can always be. Yeah, and Rocksu is just like a signature. So it's ClayRocksu, but instead of spelling out the Y-O-U, I just say you. Like, let me tell you, so it's ClayRocksu. Like, yeah, ClayRocksu.
Alright, and I'd really like to know, where did you start playing rock music? Yeah, I'm pretty sure even my audience would really like to know, when did you start playing rock music?
So my career started in my first single was released in 2011, so that's when my career like really kicked off. But before then, I was thinking like the first time I went to the studio was like in 2007, yes. But I didn't release anything before then. So my first official single was in 2011. That's when my career kicked off officially.
Alright, that's awesome. And okay, so a lot of my audience is Kenyan, so they'd like to know, which part of Nigeria are you from? Like which town or city are you from? And also, why did you start playing rock music? Why specifically rock music? Why is the rock genre? Why do you prefer rock music?
I am from Imo State in Nigeria, but I live in Lagos, Nigeria. So yeah. And why rock music specifically? I've never really had an answer to that question, because I always say that rock music chose me. Like, it's not something that I consciously decided to do. It's just something I've always done since I was a child. Like, always listen to rock bands. Even before I started my own music, when I was like 12, 13, I was writing rock songs. Like in my head, I was like, this is a rock song. Like I was writing power punk and punk songs way back then. So yeah.
Wow, it's pretty cool to hear that you've naturally gravitated to rock music, and even when you were young, you were, into rock music. Just like even me, I had a lot of influences when I was young into listening and liking rock music. I'd really like to know, have you ever been to music school? Like I've told people that me, I've not been to J school, so I want to know, have you been to music school where you taught how to play the instruments that you play?
I haven't been to any music school yet, although that's in the plan to get professional music education. Self-taught, guitar, voice, everything, self-taught.
Ochukwu mere otu a. She's the sinner, she go burn in hell. Ochukwu mere otu a. They haven't met him, they think they know him. Isn't it funny? Ochukwu mere otu a. Make you come out the love from your eye, so you can see what makes us different. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. I am not nobody, I am more than this body. I am no photocopy, God has made me this way. I see I know too holy, but I don't need sympathy. I am no photocopy, God has made me this way. Ochukwu mere otu a, Ochukwu mere otu a, Ochukwu mere otu a, Ochukwu mere otu a.
Alright, and then a lot of my audience, for those of you watching who have never heard of Clay I've had different kinds of songs. So Clay, I'd like to know, what genre of rock do you play?
How would I describe my genre of rock music? It's always hard to fit in a box. I would say some pop rock here and there, a lot of alternative sound, some indie here and there, some Afro fusion rock pop thingy going on. I don't know. I'll just say alternative rock music. Yeah, or maybe indie, or I don't know. Alternative rock music, yeah. Should do it.
Okay, so alternative rock, okay. How many albums and EPs do you have?
I'm currently working on my very first album. I only have one EP out, and that was released in 2017. So yeah, one EP out, one album in the works.
Alright, and then the question I've been meaning to ask, since there are a lot of new viewers who are getting to know you the first time, is there a song that is a must listen? These guys really need to hear this song. Is there a must listen for new listeners of your music?
Which of my songs would I recommend for you to go listen to? That's a hard one. It's like being mother of like 5 children and you're saying which one is the favorite. It's like you like all of them for different reasons. I don't know. You know what? Just go listen to all my songs. Then you decide, because I can't. It's hard. If I say Ogadisinma, there's Dancing in the Sun, then there's Potatoes, and there's Down that I really like, then there's all the songs I haven't released yet. Go listen to all my songs, or as much as you can listen to, and tell me. I can't decide.
And now that we're talking about music, is there a music video? Because for those of you who do not know, you can just check ClayRocksu, or you can check Clay Rock Nigeria, something like that. Search that on YouTube and you'll find a bunch of her music videos. She has a bunch of music videos on YouTube, so I wanted to ask Clay, is there a music video that you enjoyed shooting?
It's fun shooting. Well, when you're shooting these videos, you're not, I don't think half of the time you're having fun. It's work and pressure. But I'll say Dancing in the Sun is really old. The quality is bad now, but it's from 2012, and we shot that video for a whole week. It was a really long time. We kept having problems. We didn't know what we're doing. We just we rented stuff. We had to take them back because the time that we paid for had expired, and we had not shot so we had to go back for equipment. It was a really long story, but it was, in retrospect, it was really fun and cool to go through all of that. So yeah, Dancing in the Sun is a video that I think I had the most fun shooting, sort of.
Alright, and then Clay, I want to tell you that of all your songs, I think the one that I really enjoy is the one that is pop rock. It's called Lemanya? Lemanya? Yeah, I know it's not. I know it's Nigerian. So I wanted to ask: is Lemanya that song? That one, you know the one that I'm talking about? Is it your greatest hit so far?
If Lemanya is my greatest hit song, no, I don't think so at all. It's not even like top 3 or I don't think it's even top 5. No, I don't think so. I think Ogadisinma, then the one featuring John Drill, is like my biggest songs. Then there's Dancing in the Sun, that was big back then. I had awards and stuff, that song. And then yeah, there was Potatoes went like on its own, no video, just went sort of like viral. So no, I don't think Lemanya is. But it's good that if you think so, I don't know.
So it's not okay. I mean, I still like that song. I still really like that song. And then I also wanted to ask: is music your full-time job? Are you a full-time Nigerian rock artist or rock musician?
Yes, music is kind of like my full-time job. I have stuff that I do on the side. It's stuff here and there, but music is like what I do. Music and music-related stuff. What I do. I also teach voice. I'm sort of like a voice teacher. I write. I'm a songwriter. I write songs for other people, like across genres. Then I do live band stuff. Then do my own music. Yeah, so music is what I do full time ish. Then I have a band. The name of my band is called the MISFITS. You should hear us play live. Oh my god. But yes, so we're Clay and the MISFITS. So Clay and the MISFITS.
Alright, wow, seems like you have a lot going on. For those of you watching who are not familiar with Clay has done a song with Parking Lot Grass. Yeah, PLG wetu wa Kenya, yeah, have done a song with Clay, and that's why I really wanted to interview her. Clay has a song with Parking Lot Grass, and that song is called Turnaround. I wanted to know, how did you guys make turnaround when Parking Lot Grass in Kenya and you were in Nigeria?
So the song with Parking Lot Grass, Turnaround, I don't know who, I can't remember who reached out to who, but eventually we created a WhatsApp group to make the song Turnaround. So their producer sent me, or they sent me an instrumental from their producer. I heard it, I liked it, I told them, oh, let's make hair like this, let's do this, let's So I sent it back to them, then they sort of refixed it, sent it back to me. I did like a hook on the chorus part, sent it back to them, they did their part, sent it back to me. It was really a lot of back and forth, but in the end it was fun, and they were pretty easy to work with. Like so it was so straightforward with them. There was no complications, and I really liked that. And yeah, we both wrote the song. Like I wrote my part, they wrote their parts. Yeah.
Alright, and then I wanted to ask, now that you're talking about rock in Nigeria, how is the Nigerian rock scene? Is it a growing community like us in Kenya, or is it more mainstream?
We're still a pretty small community of very serious rockheads, by the way. It's still growing, and there's not a lot of acceptance down here in Nigeria yet for rock music and rock musicians. Is or rather I would say we haven't found other people yet who think and like music that we do. So the community is still growing and growing and growing and growing. I know it will get there, but right now we're still growing.
All right. At least you see now, even though your community is not that big in Nigeria, you're doing a collab with us Kenyans, so it's like international. It's like international growth on your on your end, huh? And then I also wanted to ask, for those of you who have listened to some of Clay's songs, not all of them are in English. Some of them have Nigerian dialect. So Clay, I wanted to ask you, this language that you speak, the Nigerian language, which language is it, and why do you use it in your songs? Is it like to have personal touch in your music, or is it intentional? Like, what is the idea behind using Nigerian dialect instead of just singing all your songs like in straight up English like other artists?
So the language in my songs, I specifically use Igbo. That's my native language. That's my dad's language. Mostly because it's just, I'm African, so I can't deny that anyways. So that's one. And also, whenever people hear my music, maybe just the English parts without me speaking the broken English or the Igbo in the song, they always sort of assume that, oh, this is not a Nigerian song, it's not an African song. So I usually sort of like sing in Igbo and broken English for them to know that, oh, it's a Nigerian song, kind of song, it's from Nigeria, it's from Africa. So yeah.
All right. That's quite understandable. That's quite understandable. Yeah, actually, when a song is really good, I've come to realize that when a song is really good, a lot of people don't, think that it's a Kenyan, an African thing. They tend to hear a really good rock song and they're like, oh, this must, of course, be American. But that's a really good idea. I wanted to ask, what are the challenges of, being a rock artist in Nigeria?
What personal challenges do I face as a rock musician in Nigeria? It is mostly getting my music out there, like creating the music, writing the music, getting a new song out is not usually the problem. The problem is how to get these songs to reach 200 million, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, to get to listen to this song. This is mostly the challenge for every sub pop culture artist, every underground artist. So yeah, it's getting my music out there and getting people to hear it. But with social media and internet and the web, we're sort of breaking that barrier little by little.
All right, and then lastly, I have only 2 questions. There's a lot going on in my head, but these are the last 2 questions that I was really interested in asking. Nigeria, you play live rock events, of course. Yeah, which are like the biggest, most memorable events you have done in Nigeria, or which events have you been involved in Nigeria that you really enjoyed?
Memorable shows I have performed here in Nigeria. I think I like this African Film Festival. That's the Afri Festival, yeah. Akifest. I love performing at Akifest. It's arts and books festival they do every year. Oktoberfest, some other festivals here have been very big deal and memorable and cool too.
We're here for the ClayRocksu live concert. Here, R2 TV's here to cover it.
All right, thank you so much, Clay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you doing this interview with me, and there's so much that I have in mind, but of course I don't want this to be a very long interview. For those of you who are interested in following Clay and checking out her music, Clay, where can guys find your music and where can guys find you on social media?
You can find me online on iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, everywhere. Apple Music, at ClayRocksu. That's ClayRocksu. That's ClayRocksu, the letter U. I'm sure it'll be typed down somewhere here. And on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook at ClayRocksu. Just Google me, you'll find me. Okay.
All right, Clay, thank you so much for joining me for this interview. And do you have any final words for the people watching who, would love to follow you and check out your music?
All right, guys, don't give up hope. Stay safe, stay alive, keep rocking.
All right, you take care as well, Clay, and keep rocking, yeah. Thank you so much for that interview. For those of you guys who are not familiar with Clay, please check out her music. I really enjoy her vocals, especially. You should check out that song with that song by Clay and PLG. It's called Turn Around. I think I'll even leave a link in the description section below. And have you ever heard of any Nigerian rock artists? Because we have had one come to Kenya, and then we also have Clay here. So if you're familiar with Clay, please leave a comment below. And if you have any questions regarding Clay, you can ask me and I'll direct you to her. If you want me to recommend any songs by her, I definitely will. And thank you so much for watching this interview, you guys. I have more artists coming, and I have more guys who I want to expose you guys to, so that during this time when you're indoors, you can get to explore some new music and expose you to some new artists that you would have never heard of, until Alpha Roof Radio comes along and promotes them. All right, thank you so much for watching. You take care and God bless.